Okay, this is perfect for me to film for you because I'm on my phone and I'm looking at my Google Drive at my videos that are coming up for you. And one of them is how to get out of a funk. It's 6:30 a.m. I've just let Vinny out and I feel tired. So I'm actually going to talk you through what I do to get out of a funk. And it doesn't always have to be a huge funk, you know, like you feel like you can't continue with your path or your passion is dimmed or anything like that. It could just be that you just feel tired or you just don't feel like creating anything. And right now I am sat with my laptop, just staring at the screen. So the first top tip I have is, rather than focus on the things that I should do today, I focus on the things that excite me. So the first thing that I've got to do today is have a client call, and then I actually have a call with someone that I met at an event to talk all about Facebook, which is going to be amazing and I can't wait to learn. So the first thing that I'm doing is stepping away from focusing on all the things that I have to do and focusing on what I really am excited for in the day to help that lift my mood. And that's really, really important. If you are in a situation, also my dead plant there, also, if you are in a situation where you do just feel like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it, that's okay. Focus on the things that you are feeling. Focus on the things that do make you feel fabulous. And my client calls today and my Facebook Messenger live chat interview, to learn more about Facebook, these are the things that I'm really looking forward to today. And actually, even though it's 6:30 in the morning, I've now recorded 2 minutes of my YouTube video about how to get out of a funk, and I haven't put my makeup on, I haven't got dressed in my branded clothes, I haven't set up my camera, and I'm being really honest with you about how I've started my day and what I'm doing to help myself shift out of that tired space. So that's a bonus as well, that even without realizing, I've recorded something that I really want you to see. I really want to be on my YouTube channel. I really want it to be part of this video about how to get out of the funk. So my first top tip is really, really remember this. When you do feel like you just are tired and can't be bothered, don't focus on all the things that you should be doing. Focus on the things that you are doing that you're excited about, and let that lift your mood first of all, and just see where that spirals. That's my first tip. And I'm hoping that the rest of the tips will be when I look a bit fresher and I can fill you in on everything else I do to get out of the funk. But real talk, real life, real advice from my iPhone. Watch out for the rest of my tips. In fact, scrap that. I have another top tip that I want to give you in real time, so I might sound a little bit puffed out, but it's because I've just done it. When you can feel in a funk, sometimes you can then just let things go and think, what's the point? I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to stay in this state and stay in this mood. So you maybe don't do the washing up, don't clean the house, don't look after all of the dog toys, which is brand new in my life in the last 2 months. So when I filmed the last segment of this video, we'd just woken up, Vinny had just woken up, and the living room was just full of toys. And just now I thought, right, I've just filmed one of these videos and already that made me feel a bit better. I'm opening the door for him now so he can go and enjoy his life. That already made me feel a bit better. It made me feel like, okay, look, I've already started to record for some YouTube. I've already started to connect with all of you and talk to you. And that's so important because I hadn't filmed a YouTube video since I was in Antigua. So for me to actually share a video with you again, just that lit me up. So after I filmed tip 1, I actually went and cleaned and decluttered my space. So when you want to try and get out of a funk, it's really important that you also do that with the energy and the objects and the space around you. So if you are in a funk and you're just letting everything go and letting it lie, my next piece of advice is clean, declutter, and make sure your space is how you want to feel. Open, calm, and not hectic, and also not like you've given up. So my second top tip, focus on your environment, cleaning your environment, looking after your environment. So how to get out of a funk. And honestly, I can tell you from where I was in the first video, I think this is really important. Like I said, real life, real talk, real advice. I'm not now sat in the chair feeling a little bit tired and lethargic. I actually do feel a bit more energized already, and all I've done is walk around my living room picking up dog toys and now open the back door so the fresh air's coming in. So please think about the space that you're in as well. And let me know if you really like my giraffe artwork, because why not? As we're on my phone and we're just going with it and rolling with it, why not? So real talk, real life, real advice. That's my second tip for what you can do to get out of a funk. I feel like we need to carry on with this real talk, real life, real advice situation. And I wanted to film outside, and I started filming in the back garden while Vinny went out for a run. And then I remembered it was 6:30 in the morning, and I was like, Sam, you can't be that loud. People are probably still sleeping. What are you doing outside in your pajamas with your Crocs on, which you are going to see? I think they're pretty fashionable, but I mean, you can let me know. Talking really loud about your top tips for getting out of a funk. And I thought, come on, let's be a bit respectful. We do actually like the neighbours. Vinny wants to say hello there with his squeaky ball. Classic. I want to give you my third top tip. Tip number 3, obviously based on what I've just told you, is to try and get outside and just take a few steps. Even if it's in your pajamas, in your Crocs, in your garden shoes, or if it's just around the house, just try and get your body moving. When you feel in a funk, and this is true, I came downstairs and I just sat straight in my chair and opened up my laptop. I don't know why I did that. Why opening my laptop would be the thing that was going to get me out of my funk. It's going to be moving my body and just getting energy, oxygen, blood flowing. So when you're feeling like you're in a funk and you've got no energy and you just feel tired, just stroll around your house or stroll around the garden or just take some time. But fresh air is amazing, especially if it's in the morning or night time, because you will have been in a space for a really long time without any new air cycling around your body. So my third top tip is to make sure that you spend time outside and spend some time moving. And I really hope you enjoyed seeing me in my Crocs. I actually want to know what you think of them. Do you have Crocs? This next tip is literally so perfect for this video and for this theme about how to get out of a funk. Just do something anyway. And this is a perfect example. At the moment, I'm on my phone, holding it, getting a bit of a handache with my dead plant in my lazy clothes. Not, with no makeup on. It's 6:45 now. So I've been awake maybe 45 minutes, but just do it anyway. And do you know what, for me, that I woke up and I thought, I still feel so tired, I want to go back to bed. But now I feel great and I feel ready for my client calls, which is my first top tip. Get yourself excited for what you are excited for. But I now do feel more motivated because I just started somewhere. And I didn't get my tripod out with my camera and set myself up and put loads of makeup on. I just started filming my real life, real talk, real advice. And I do want to know what you think of this. Do you want a few more episodes where I just talk about it as I'm living it as well, and maybe using my phone and just being really real with you? But just start doing something where you are. You don't have to be the finished article to get yourself doing something that will eventually inspire and excite you and get you out of your funk. So even though right now I'm in my pajamas, and yes, Vinny's got his squeaky ball, and we've been in the garden and I've had Crocs on, I can still talk to you, I can still serve you, and I can still be really real with you. This is my life. My life isn't just me sat in a yellow chair. So when I feel in a funk, or I feel tired, or I don't have loads of energy, why not share that with you in the moment? So my fourth tip is just start doing something right now. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't all have to be exactly how you want it to be for you to start to get excited and renew your energy for what you've got coming up. So just start doing something before you worry about all of the little panicky things that you might need to do. Just start doing it. So don't think about all of the technical things and all of the strategies and things that you need to do, which of course you can do when you are back in your flow and you're in alignment and you're feeling buzzing. But until that comes, just start with where you are. But right now I need to finish this top tip because my arm is literally cramping up. Oh, cramptastic right now. So see you in the next and last tip. My final top tip for you, how to get out of a funk, is Vinny, is that really necessary right this second? Real life, real talk, real advice. Also accompanied with, I'm going to show you the toy. And ironically, this does link to my next top tip. And it's yellow. My next top tip for how to get out of a funk is actually have fun. Do something that is actually fun. Do something that is fun for you. Do something that's easy. And yet, of course, obviously, here's the culprit. He let go of it. Dun, dun, dun. Here is the yellow squishy ball and he's looking at me. But my final top tip is do something that is fun. And I just realized that I was staring at the yellow ball rather than looking into your eyes. But it's just the cutest thing, isn't it? I mean, is it? So do something that's fun. Don't worry so much about forcing yourself. Like, I literally sat down and opened up my laptop straight away. Don't do that if you feel like you're in a funk. Do something that's easy and comes naturally to you and that is fun. And for me, doing this is fun. Talking to you and doing videos with you is fun. So do something that is fun to help get you out of your funk. I do really hope you've enjoyed coming around my kitchen and my garden with me at 6:30 a.m. And I really hope you've enjoyed this real life, real talk, real advice situation. And I do also hope you've enjoyed listening to Vinny with his squeaky ball, because that is probably going to be part of life now, guys. Unless I go upstairs more, but I kind of like just hanging out with him. So I really hope this has given you 5 simple things and really realistic and real things that you can do to get you out of a funk in exactly how I've done it. So it's now 6:50. I'm ready to go for the day now, and all I've done is tell you what I'm doing to make myself feel better. It doesn't have to be complicated and it doesn't have to be hard work. So enjoy these top tips. I'll see you in the next video. But please remember to tell me, do you like my Crocs? Do you have Crocs? And did you like this real life, real talk, real advice situation? Come and talk to me.